I'm Jamison Newlander. I played Alan Frog, one of the Frog Brothers, in the 1987 cult classic movie, The Lost Boys. That's me, with Corey Feldman. By the time The Lost Boys came out, we all realized that we were taking a bit of a right turn for the vampire genre on an unexpected scenic detour through Neverland. Now, more than 35 years later, I'm on a mission to find and rediscover all the lost locations that went into making this amazingly cool movie. Welcome to Jamison Newlander's Lost Locations, Searching for the Lost Boys.
So this is the area that, this is on the way up to Grandpa's house. I don't really remember this. We must have taken a different route up there, but right now the Grandpa's house is closed down. The Pogonip Club is closed down, but there's this path up there. So I'm gonna go up there, check it out, see what's up there. I really would like to, I was talking to Jason Patrick about this, and he had some cool ideas about maybe renovating the Pogonip and having it be a really cool, another destination. I mean, people come here anyway to come check it out. It's just that they come here and it's closed down, and there's no real curating of it. You know what I mean? So let's come check it out. I'm seeing just a little corner of it of the Pogonip, but I think is the Pogonip up here. This is exciting, actually. So yeah, I mean, it is exciting. I mean, even though it's obscure, it's exciting, but it's like to come up and see that little bit. It also might not be, it could be some random building, but I think this is the beginning of it. Let's see here. Wow. It looks like it. This is super cool. It's also a beautiful day, beautiful overcast day. I happen to like the overcast days myself. Wow, yeah, so actually we could drive a car up this way. That's probably the way they came, the way they brought us. Wow. This is amazing. So this is it right here. Look, if you take a look, this is it. That's the opening. That's right there. And all this stuff here was the garden. All the like stakes that Grandpa was putting in and stuff here. And when he went to get Nanook, when he came out, he was like, Nanook, and he came out there, and then he's running back. And that was the first shot I ever shot, was right there on that porch, just being like, hey, get back here, Sam, get back here. That's basically what I was doing. You're gonna watch out, they're coming. That kind of stuff. As I think through what was going on back here, I don't remember seeing this back that much, and I think probably what was going on is that back here is where all the film equipment would be, all the cranes and all that, all the stuff that they'd be fixing that out here, and maybe even the wardrobe trailers were out here, V. Neal and or makeup. She was makeup, but so I mean, I'm sure up here these are the windows that theoretically, I mean, it's not theoretical, because what happened is they rebuilt this whole thing. They took the blueprints and rebuilt this whole thing on a soundstage at Burbank Studios at Warner Brothers. And so those windows up there, they weren't actually in those windows. Haim and Jason Patrick, when they were doing that thing, and he was all like, Sammy, don't tell anybody, Sammy. He's like, you're a creature of the night, Michael. You're a creature of the night. When he was doing all that, that would have been up in those windows, but of course we weren't in those windows, but they were the actual windows of a similar, because it was the same blueprints. You understand what I'm saying? You guys are smart. I can tell. So this kind of thing I would remember a lot, because this is, I think this is what it was. One of the big early shots that we did up here at the Poconos on the exterior shot, because all the interior stuff was shot in Warner Brothers, because that's where they had rebuilt, and they can pull out a wall to bring a camera in, movie making stuff. So right here, I was sitting right here on my bike with Feldman. We were right here, and because when he says I got connections, so we would come up this way, and we're riding our bikes up here. There was this big arch, that big arch up here, and then we would come up here, and then if you remember, we rode like this, and then we threw our bikes right over there, threw them to the side, and kind of marched up that hill. That porch, so pretty cool. It's neat to see this again. I think it would be even cooler if we could have a little more access to it, or maybe we'll see what we can do. We'll see who we can work with to try to make this experience even better. It's pretty cool to come up here and see this, I gotta say. Anyway, it's time to go see Joe. I'm excited to go see Joe at Atlantis. So many times I'm at a convention and I talk to people and they're like, we went to Santa Cruz, and like seeing you here is like that's all they're really able to do. Yeah.
So you guys want to eat?
Yeah. Let's go eat.
So
You is that when you moved the shop after the
So what happened was this traffic coming right up the street.
Sure.
And we'll try to grab a seat out here somewhere.
Sure, totally. Like I'm open book right now. Like I want to do something for the town, for the film, for me, YouTube channel, like trying to build up some followers, have maybe a walking tour on YouTube or something like that.
That would be awesome. Pogo Nip is behind a cyclone fence.
We just went up to Pogonip.
Did you?
Yeah.
And it's too bad if it's derelict.
So I was talking to Jason Patrick about this, and he said, why don't we do what they did with the Brady house, and they did it with something else too recently, right? Where they restored the inside. I don't know, maybe the building's condemned and maybe there's a problem, with that, but I would think that would be kind of a cool thing.
It would be awesome to do something with it because, it's on the UC campus property.
Okay, well that's good.
I don't know if the official designation is that it's a historical building. I know they can't tear it down. I know they have the money to refinish. But it could be. It's a little hard to get to.
Yeah, we saw that. I mean, it's not impossible though. It's like, yeah.
It's not. So that is a possibility. You're right.
I mean, and it's like, it seems like to be like for that specifically, it seems like we put some sort of proposal together and talk to the city and there's got to be other entities that benefit from it.
Yeah, I mean, now, obviously, we have tried to get other memorabilia that's licensed to sell.
Sure. That's a tricky thing, right? It's like,
well,
and then everybody's making non-licensed stuff.
Everybody's making their own knockoffs. We had one guy making some stickers, and he got a cease and desist.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. I know Warner Brothers. I heard is intense about that kind of.
Not as bad as Disney, but they are. To redo maybe the Pogo Nip house, I would almost have to be filled with enough merchandise to make it functional for Warner Brothers to possibly have it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if
it was just something to walk through, that's one thing. So yes, we would love to support anything you wanted. You want to come up on the 16th when they show?
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
A lot of people who come for this movie fly in from out of state.
So they do, even like with this one, like I didn't hear much about it, but even so, it still gets somewhat packed. The town gets busy.
The beach has at least 1,000 people.
Yeah, see, that's pretty big.
But we've never had anybody in the store from the film, so you will be a real big highlight.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And now, my understanding is the film starts at like 9 o'clock.
I think that's my memory, yeah.
And we close the store at 7. So we could have you come into the store earlier in the day.
Yeah, that's good.
There's a reason they coined the term starving artist. You have to know how to market yourself.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
People that are gone don't have a whole lot of time. People that are going to be in line to see you are not going to be able to spend the 20 minutes with you they want to spend with you.
Right, yeah.
So, getting real clear on, even if you just come and sign some stills on some of the books, they're just going to be excited to meet you.
Totally, and also the thing at cons, because I've been now done them enough, that like I can really talk. I can talk about the movie. Like what I sort of feel like they come for that autograph, but they want that connection, and I can talk. We have like I have a good rep at cons.
Excuse me, you're an actor telling me you can talk.
Exactly. You're like, I know it.
Okay, I got it.
Hey, buddy. I know you're a bird, but you know the Lost Boys? Do you know the Pogo? Okay. See, nobody knows it around here.